Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Paula from Paula's Chair Play. Happy Friday. It's a weekend already. Ah, it's going to be a nice day, right? I didn't really check the weather, but it's still a bit cold. But I'm okay with nature staying frozen a little bit, keeping the waters at bay. The flooding situation. I'm happy we're still dry down here. What do we need to know, Spirit, for our highest good? Meditation. Oh, nice. You need to know you're very well supported here. Meditate on it. Get your guidance, intuition, downloads. Meditation is good for us. It doesn't have to be rules. There's no rules to follow when you're meditating. You just empty your mind. So concentrate on washing dishes or letting go whatever's in your head and just concentrating on a task is a bit of a meditation. I usually just count my breath. Take deep breaths in and I count them and I concentrate on in and out and how long I keep it in. Okay? Breathe through the nose and out through the mouth. And give it attention. Okay? Intention. Okay? And ask a question. If you have a specific question, ask it. And the answer usually will find you. We are built. Our intuition is built in. We were conditioned to not use it. Okay, so we've lost it. Many of us lost it. This one's come in harmony. When we're in a space of harmony, peaceful, serenity, balanced, that's when the downloads are more potent, are more available to us, Pink and orange is out here. There's two more. Playfulness will get the job done. When we're playful and giggly, life is much happier, it's much lighter. And when we're feeling light as a feather, that's when the downloads come. Playfulness. Got two little angels, three actually. Three. And divine timing. Like baby angels are buck naked. Is being brave, being authentic, being vulnerable, is being brave. Divine timing is at play here. That's why we see nakedness in cards is to give us hints on stuff we need to know, Divine timing. It's like God's working on your case here, and he's lining everything up for you. And if you can get yourself into a meditation state once in a while, you'll receive your downloads in time, in divine timing. But we need to feel light. Playfulness comes into hand when we're meditating, and being in harmony with nature, with yourself. Anything else? There's one. Spiritual growth. This is working on your spiritual growth. Connecting to Source, to God, whoever you call it. Or him or her. It's Source. It's the big kahuna. Again, it's the man in charge. Man-made laws are not spiritual growth. Man-made laws is, you're following man-made laws. You're following mankind, the kingdom. But spiritual is your soul. You're still a spiritual being. It's your soul that wants to soar, and that's your soul that gets the clear, clear downloads. Have some coffee. There's something about keeping it quiet. Okay, this says, my coffee mug is my best friend. And then, but don't tell my wine glass. It is Friday. Maybe we're going to switch it to a wine glass. I will not, because I don't really go and buy drinks. I don't spend my money on alcohol. I don't want to say I don't drink at all. I will drink to an occasion sometimes, which I'm very proud to say, because back in the day I used to drink every day. Just a little known fact. Father Styx, King of Wands, taking the lead, taking your lead, taking the lead in your life and your spiritual growth and your health and your welfare. King of Wands is also very attractive, or attracted. There's a sexual chemistry there, if you were wondering about somebody. But this is mostly about the self-growth, spiritual growth. So let's see, what do we need to work on? Thank you, Spirit, for lining them up, for your guidance and your healing vibes and your protection during this reading. Mother of Coins. This might be you zen, enjoying nature. You might be connected to animals and maybe grounded, practical. That's the Queen of Pentacles. In these deck, it's called Mother of Coins. You might own a business or be working on a business. You're very family oriented. You love family gatherings and taking care of children. Son of Coins. Mother and son. Maybe a mother and son duo. The son is, look, he's kind of teaching or learning something, huh? Like a book and the zodiac signs. Maybe you're very spiritual. Astrology is important to you. Maybe you follow guidance through the stars and stuff like that. Or maybe you're a teacher of spiritual growth, of spirituality, of the stars, of astrology or something. Also, it could be a message for you that you've received. Maybe concerning finances. Let's see here. It's also my card of contract, so maybe you've signed a contract somewhere, or you're looking over at a contract. This is your wish. Your wish card is here in the base, so you're working on something very dear and near to you that you've been wishing for and wanting to happen for yourself. Sometimes it's being selfish. Taking care of the self is not being selfish. It's a word they taught us to make us feel bad. And when we're meditating and receiving downloads, we don't want to feel guilty and feel bad because we're getting the wrong downloads from the wrong source. If you're feeling guilty, depressional, very negative, low energy, you could get, or even taking in alcohol every day, that is an entryway for low vibrational spirits to come in. So that's why we pray every time we do a reading to protect. There's the big queen, the Empress in the recent past. So maybe somebody met the Empress. The Empress is very attractive. She is very productive. She's the 4 queens rolled up into one, so she's mastered herself, okay? She could be a mother. We might talking about somebody's mother here, or being a mother and son, getting your wish. You're gonna be productive. You're gonna get things done here. This is good energy with the big queen in the recent past. It's like you're graduating from the queen of coins to the big kahuna, the big queen. Let me see here, what's going on. The grandchildren, oh wow. That's the star in this deck. It's flowers being held by small hands and then big hands holding the small hands, grandchildren. It's the star, okay? Card number 17, which is coming up. This is healing, wishing upon a star. Both wish cards, like this major, this is minor. 9 of Cups and star are relevantly the same, but this is much more powerful because it comes directly from spirit. Healing. If you're asking for healing, you'll receive it. Mental healing, any physical healing you need, it's coming in because you're praying for it. You're wishing upon it, okay? The guidance is coming in. Being authentic is here, like being a true self. People love getting to know the real you, okay? They don't want a fake person in front of them. Nobody does. But most people are fake, so always putting on a show, like saying, oh, I need to sell people my products, so this is my face of selling my product. You know what I mean? It's not being deceiving. It's just putting on a face for a certain profession, or if you got to go nursing every day, you need that strength that within. It's kind of like a presentation. We present ourselves as being caring. We are caring, but we don't have to be like that on a 24/7. You know what I mean? We are made up of all kinds of good qualities that we can show or not show. Hopefully I'm making sense. This is being your true self, following your true north here. Okay, you're finding your way. You've mastered your emotions. You know, we go through relationships with people that are very hard to figure out, liars and manipulators and whatever. It is to build our strength. If we didn't have that, we'd stay at the same level. We wouldn't graduate and grow spiritually or whatever. You need the experience. Okay, that's just how it works. What's next? Eight of coins. This is perfecting something here. Really, you've been working at something diligently and you're perfecting here. This is 8 of coins, so you're being productive. This is future tense. Being the star is attractive. So you're attracting, maybe some more work for you. You're signing papers here. Maybe you're going to sign some papers in the future or look over some kind of papers. The daisies speaks of growth here. You've done a very, very good job, whatever you were doing. Maybe as being a good mother, because mother and son is here. Maybe that's what you were aiming for, is being a really great mother and leaving healthy children behind. This, it doesn't matter if you don't have a house, honey, if you don't have a husband, if you're raising kids, that's what you're meant to do. And that's the hardest job there is. It needs a community to raise a child. So do accept help. Be careful. Keep them protected. Keep them safe. But also accept help from your community, your school, whatever it is. Father Styx comes out. You're going to take the lead in your own life here. You're going to be passionate again about something. You might be a fire sign, or you might be starting a fire. Maybe you're burning branches. I don't know. And it just comes to mind. Whatever comes to my mind is downloads. So there is something going on here. Maybe at your workplace. Conflicting. There's fighting at work. Maybe you put in a grievance of some kind. There's too many irons in the pot. Like, Eight of Baskets, 88 is here. And 98. So the challenge is to leave something behind, maybe an old home, maybe an old relationship, maybe an old way of being, maybe an old career. I don't know. But you're walking away from something that you held dear at one time. Are you still holding dear? It's going to be hard to, it's going to be conflicting. Maybe it's going to stir the pot. If you change your ways, people won't recognize you. Like, who are you? I don't know you. Sometimes we grow up and we grow better. We leave some ways behind because they're not working out for us anymore. It's not necessarily a relationship, but it could be. There's the garden. We've got the grandchildren and the garden here. The garden is the world. It's wrapping up cycles. You're ending something and starting something fresh, something big. This is big. You could be moving around the world, or you can be moving into a beautiful home with a garden and a white picket fence. What is your wish? Think it and breathe it, okay, until it's here. There's planning. So that's good. From the world to the two wands, those two sticks, you're standing at the edge of water here and very pensive. You have walking sticks, very grounded, making practical decisions here. Let's see, what's next? 10 sticks. The planning is about, dropping a load off. Look how you're walking here. This has been heavy on you, okay? You were meant to learn a lesson through this. You're learning a lesson, and you need to release it once you learned the lesson. And sometimes it takes 10 years to learn a lesson, okay? Like it's life university. You're supposed to be graduating life, not university. Like, university is something we were taught to do. I don't want to talk against it. It's a beautiful system. But it's not the greatest of systems because not everybody has access to university. And we're still beautiful, intelligent people. But we're working on our spirituality, which is not taught much in university unless you're going for priesthood or whatever. 10 sticks here. You're dropping burdens. Hopefully I didn't lose you. It's almost 20 minutes in. I appreciate any kind of energy here. If you could like the video and subscribe, I'd appreciate it very much. So, yeah, we're probably talking about a mother here with children, or one child, and maybe even a grandmother with a grandchild, okay? Trying to cause conflict. Or someone is working on creating conflict in your environment for some reason. When somebody comments something negative on one of your media posts or whatever, well, they're trying to start something like a fight or a conflict, right? That's showing up here. You're just leaving it alone. Like, you're not into drama, right? So you're not gonna even though they're related to you, or they're younger than you, they should receive good guidance from their parent or their grandparents, right? Um, I don't think I'm gonna address a nasty comment that does not relate to me at all. It does not describe what I'm going through at all. So I'm not even gonna, like, I don't understand it, so I'm gonna skip over it. And that's what we should do. We should not engage in drama, in negativity. The past is the past. We need to learn from it and find a solution so we can graduate to the next level, right? All right. Good luck, everybody, with that one. We need to nurture our children, okay? Guide them, not be nasty with them, not tell them negativity. Don't spew negativity. It'll ruin your family bloodline. Just my 2 cents. All right? And that's it. I love you. Have a great weekend. Take care.